This is the Specialized Shoe Traction Tester. It's a instrument designed for testing the traction of shoes that are used in specialized operations such as sporting activities, military activities, or industrial environment where pushing and pulling and dynamics are applied in addition to ordinary walking. This instrument is pneumatic. The power is supplied by shop air, and the pressure enters here and it goes to two pressure regulators which independently regulate the force going to the two actuation cylinders. The vertical cylinder forces the test foot down onto the test surface. Then the horizontal cylinder forces it to slide. The vertical force is measured externally, and since that stays constant during the test, there's no reason to adjust it again. But we can tell from the air pressure on the gauge what the vertical force is, and the horizontal force also is externally measured, but for the test we have an electronic force gauge in series with horizontal cylinder, so it's measuring the horizontal force required to move the shoe. Then we can calculate the slip resistance of the shoe on this surface in this environment by dividing the horizontal force by the vertical force, and it gives us the slip index. The operation of the instrument is quite simple. The first thing we have to do is set the proper angle to the test foot so that it will be at a 6-degree angle to the walking surface. Since that's the angle that the foot is normally in, typically when a heel slide occurs. And we do that by applying only the vertical force, and it sets the shoe at the angle of the ramp, which is 6 degrees. Once that is set, we enable the horizontal force actuation, and we get a slip. We measure the force required for horizontal motion to be the basis of our calculation of slipping. So far I've been demonstrating this in its mobile configuration as it would be used out in the field. It can also be used for laboratory testing, and I do lab testing here in my shop. And in order to do that, I have to have certain control surfaces to test on, and there's no reason for it to be mobile. Of course, the instrument is designed so it can be brought inside easily. These weight racks can be removed and the wheels come off, and the chassis is only 18 inches wide, so it'll pass through any ordinary door. And with the weights removed, it weighs less than 100 pounds, so 2 men can carry it anywhere. It's necessary to have a fixture to hold the instrument securely so it doesn't move. Normally I'm supplied a test surface. For example, I did a series of tests for a paint company where they supplied the samples on sheets of steel 12 by 18 inches. The test sample is applied to the fixture so it doesn't slide when the shoe comes down on it. I begin by putting my 6-degree ramp under the shoe to set the angle properly. Then I am usually given some contaminant to apply to the test surface, whether it's hydraulic oil or kitchen grease or whatever, and then it's applied before the application of force. And the result is read from the digital display and recorded in the same manner. The Specialized shoe tester is unique. It's the most complete shoe traction tester available. It can test any shoe in any environment, even ice and snow. And it can apply any dynamics encountered in ordinary industrial or military activities, even sporting activities, as well as ordinary walking. So it's called the SST Specialized Shoe Tester.